Antes de mais eu vou falar em português, agradecer a vossa vinda e, como sabem, hoje a sessão vai ser maioritariamente em inglês, mas qualquer problema que tenham a gente também traduz. So, good morning to all. I was speaking in Portuguese to welcome the Portuguese people. I welcome you all to this session. I know it's hard to wake up in the Sunday and talk about populism. Yeah, Saturday. Sundays also, but yeah. And being such a hard but trending subject, it's glad to see that so many people managed to come. Today we'll have a small change to our initial program. We have one of the speakers that can't come because she's ill, but nevertheless we have another topic that we'll use to fill her absence. My introduction is more to launch some questions. In the last years, maybe in the last 2 years, we have heard more about populism and each passing day. Populism is not, at least in my view, something new that's happened in the last 2 years. Before that we had Berlusconi, before Berlusconi we had other politicians. And if we go all the way back to Greece or even Rome, we'll see that populism was already present back then. And we have to see with the unbiased eyes, because it's easier for us to speak badly about these new kinds of politicians. But before we take a stance, either to judge it if it's bad, if it's good, I believe we have to see it and try to understand it and to make the right questions. Because if we don't understand why this is happening, we are doomed to repeat it again and again and again. Because we've seen in the 30s the rise of fascism, and it was fueled by some questions that are being repeated today again. And we have to see why the people recognizes itself in these kind of speeches, where the politician can channel not our good intentions, but the rawest of intentions. He can say whatever is on our most deepest mind, but in a bad way. It's not aspirational, but more confrontational and more about punishing and sometimes about hate. On the other hand, we have to see that not all of these politicians are equal. In terms of ideology, some are more far right, others we can see they are more lean to the left, and I think some of them are even close to the center. But they use the populist discourse as a way to gather more attention. So we have our three speakers that will each make their presentations on a subject. We'll start with Mate, that's already present here in the table. Then we'll have Slavomir. Then we have a small change. Instead of Susanna, we'll have a documentary about Steve Bannon. And to finish it up, we'll have our Ricardo Silvestre. And to end it all, we'll have a roundtable and I hope all the questions that you'll have during these presentations so we gather it to the end so we can make a good final debate. So thank you again.